What's good, people? Right now, your boy is kind of, how can I say this nicely? Your boy is lightly pissed off. Or I guess you could say a little bit frustrated. All I'm gonna tell you is, I watched the stock market. That is all I'm gonna tell you, and if you know, you know. And if you don't know, be glad you don't know. It's kind of like, this ain't got nothing to do with the gameplay, but I'm just gonna say it. It's kind of like when you learn about cars, you can't unlearn about cars. You know how some people just buy cars and they don't know anything about them? They just like how they look and that's it. So they buy any car and it's like, you know for a fact. Alright, the rant is over. All I'm going to say is this. Knowledge about cars and or the stock market is a blessing and or a curse. That is all. Back to the game. Welcome to Station. This map where I'm looking dead at the container and it's closed. Now, I'm no slouch in this game, or at least that's what I tell myself before I go to sleep. But that container has somebody that spawns right behind it. I could be wrong. If not, I'll tell you where they spawn at. You see how I was facing the container just now? Right? To my left, down the hill, someone spawns down that way. And how do I know that? Because I spawned down there at one point. So, where are they at? And you see I'm looking at the map. The detector's all the way over there. Sure. But granted, it started a match, but it's kind of quiet. So also, someone has picked up the phone. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna pick it up too. Because if the start of the match is anything to go by, this is gonna be a long one. And of course, they are all the way on the other end of the map. Now I'm going to make my way to them, like how any sane person would do. But let's just hope I don't run into anybody else in between then and now. People, here is something that a lot of you might have noticed, but it takes someone to tell you for you to really notice it. And that goes for like 85% of things that I tell you all too. It's like y'all notice it, but it takes me telling y'all to actually notice it. Like it don't click in your brain until someone tells you and you're like, huh, you got a point. Anyway, you know you're about to kill someone when they just go prone and start trying to laser you. New player, average player, sweat, whatever the case may be. When you're about to kill someone, they're going to go prone and try to laser you because they're about to die. Now to me, if I see someone do that, I'm like, cool, one more bullet will get them. That's what goes through my head. You know what I'm saying? And here's the, I guess the step before. But before they go prone, if you're shooting them and they're running in the open and you see that they're not healing, you know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, dude just now, right? Like I lit him up, hit him like twice, 3 times, On the fourth hit, he was gone. And I know on the fourth hit he's gonna be gone because I watched him not heal. Right? That's when you and I hate to say this, I really do, because it's fucking 2025 and there's so many weird shit ass sayings out now that I can't say anything without cringing a little bit. But embrace yourselves. That's when you're supposed to push them. There we go. That's the right word to say. That's when you're supposed to push them. And, you know, when you push someone and they don't have any health, if not ammunition, aka they're out of ammunition because they went prone, tried to laser you, that shit didn't work, now they're running, they're offenseless. Not defenseless, offenseless. So that's when you become offense-full and try to destroy them. And oh look, comms has just been going crazy. And I only hit mine one good time. Go back, check the container, still closed. Okay. I can already see what kind of match this is. Let me just go ahead and walk down here and see if there's anyone else I can get. But yes, my dear people, I've learned that in shootouts, and I've learned it more in encounters. Yes, I die in encounters, but with every death, I try to watch the person for about a good 4 to 5 seconds just to see what kind of player they are. Until inevitably I check their stats and start stat shimming them. But that's beside the point. As you guessed it, I'm gonna pick up another phone. But this time, dude is all the way behind that there barn. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's kind of no reason to be back there. Look, he's still back there.
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop.
Okay, I'm gonna say it so you don't have to. That lasted a lot longer than it should have. Sure. Yeah, sure. But once again, why was he back here? Nothing's back here. Absolutely nothing. But, to his credit, he picked the right cover to hide behind. That tree was Outlander sized, and I couldn't hit him. And plus, on top of that, my aim is absolutely trash, but hey, when you watch my videos, you know what you sign up for. Feast or famine. Okay? That's about it. And oh yeah, maybe he was here for the airdrop, which is right, conveniently placed up there. Maybe he was. Well, my dear people, I gotta go ahead and tell you this, but I want to say if it wasn't for me hitting phones, I wouldn't have found a single soul in this entire head-ass match. This is what I like to call a forced interaction. To all my male audience out there, remember when you were with your boys in high school, if not beginning of college, hell, maybe even middle school, and you're with your boys and y'all see a nice girl, and you're like, man, she's pretty. I want to go talk to her. And your boys are like, go talk to her then. And they push you toward her. And all you got to do is like look at her and say, hey. And she says hi. That's what I mean by this encounter. Like, forced interaction. I wouldn't have found anybody if I didn't pick up the phone and actually answer somebody's call. But that's how it be sometimes. In real life and in the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.